Good morning, and let's look at the top 5 stocks to watch out for in trade. Starting with some of the earnings that did come out post-market hours, we obviously have the IT major Infosys, which posted its number, where the company has actually guided an upward guidance for FY22. They've reported the highest ever quarterly revenue in the decade as well, and they saw strong deal wins also coming in. Now, overall, Q1 was quite strong for Infosys on most fronts. Infosys also clocked its highest ever quarterly revenue growth, like I mentioned before, and the revenue growth has been above the expectations, strong deal wins also, and the management has upped their guidance. The FY22 margin guidance also is upped, and revenue guidance is upwards, while they have retained their margin guidance for FY22. The Q1 margins were below the estimates at 23.7% on a quarter-on-quarter basis, though, and the attrition levels have been rising in the industry as well. So something that we should be watching out, and that is what is coming in from Infosys in terms of the Q1 numbers. Now, we do have L&T Tech also, which reported its Q1 numbers. Now, when you look at the overall first look at the numbers, seems like it's a decent set of numbers, where the revenue is coming in at 1,518 crores versus 1,440 crores, which is a 5.42% growth in terms over there. The profits have grown by profits are coming in at 216 crores versus 194 crores. So that is surely a growth of 11.3% coming in on the profits of the company on a quarter-on-quarter basis as well. Margins also seeing an expansion, 17.3% versus 16.6% on a quarter-on-quarter basis. This is the EBITDA margins which we are looking at. Overall, moving forward, we talk about Craftsmen Automation as well. The company has reported a revenue growth at this time as well. We're seeing the revenues coming in at 435 crores versus 163 crores. So a 166% growth on a year-on-year basis coming in on the revenue, while also the profits, the company has actually the bottom line, the company reported a profit this time versus a loss last year. The profit is at 24 crores versus 16 crores. So surely a good performance coming in from Craftsmen Automation as well. Marico, on the other hand, on the back of other news flows, is going to be in focus after the company is making a strategic investment in Apcos Naturals Private Limited, which is under the brand, which has the brand of Just Herbs. Marico is to acquire 52.4% of the total paid up share capital by 31st July 2021, and the balance 7.6% stake will be by March 2023. So around a 60% stake is what they will be acquiring in the company. An interesting deal surely coming in for Marico, and that is something that we'll be watching out for as well going forward, and how this plays out for Marico. Lastly, we have a whole host of earnings coming in today. On the Nifty front, we do have Wipro. Other than that, L&T Infotech, Tata Sponge, Tata Elxsi, and Angel Broking also will be reporting its earnings. And in terms of Wipro, we will be expecting around a consolidated revenue growth of 9%, dollar revenue growth of 9.5% as well on a quarter-on-quarter basis. And some of the factors that we'll be watching out for will obviously be in terms of the organic growth, what to expect in terms of the guidance, any organic growth, margins, guidance, what is the deal wins and pipelines over there is something we'll be watching out for Wipro. So surely let's keep an eye out on Wipro specifically, and other earnings also coming out today.